In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the single that has been chosen to be the official charity song for this year's Comic Relief, a cover of Blondie's One Way or Another and the Undertones' Teenage Kicks, as performed by One Direction. Now this video is not going to be a standard review of the song itself. Since it's a cover of two songs, I might as well just review the two songs separately by their original artists. Instead, I'm going to be reviewing this song alongside previous Comic Relief charity singles, how the song stands on its own merit, and whether it fits in as a charity song. Personally, a charity song should always depend on the circumstance that you're doing the song for. Take the Band-Aid song, Do They Know It's Christmas? The whole point of this song was to draw a comparison between those who spend Christmas enjoying themselves and indulging in whatever usual Yuletide activities they partake in, and those in Ethiopia who do not experience such delights and instead would have spent their Christmas in a poverty-stricken state. Whilst the song itself is a poor song, it did what it set out to do and it succeeded in its mission. As far as Comic Relief is concerned, the song should be either meaningful to the cause or should be fitting with what the event is about, as the tagline proclaims, do something funny for money. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, let's take some examples of previous songs specifically for Comic Relief. Singles such as I'm Gonna Be 500 Miles by the Proclaimers, featuring the character Brian Potter as played by Peter Kay and Andy Pipkin as played by Matt Lucas. I Know Him So Well by Susan Boyle and Geraldine McQueen, again played by Peter Kay. Spirit in the Sky by Gareth Gates and the Kumars, and Stick It Out by Right Said Fred. All while having nothing charitable about them, they were all comical in their own certain way, all done for nothing more than to have a laugh and kept it in the spirit of the event. Hell, some songs released in the past do have a charitable feel. For instance, When the Going Gets Tough, The Tough Get Going by Boyzone, All About You by McFly, and even Gold Forever by The Wanted. However, you do end up with the singles that just don't make sense. For instance, Just Can't Get Enough by the Saturdays, Uptown Girl by Westlife, Mama / Who Do You Think You Are by the Spice Girls, and Walk This Way by the Sugar Babes and Girls Aloud. And now One Direction could be added to that list. Whilst all of these may have been for a good cause, and I won't take that away from these songs, none of these actually felt like a charity song, nor do they give off any sort of humorous vibe whenever you listen to them, see the music video, or make you think of Comic Relief itself. In fact, if some of these music videos don't have the singers actually wearing the red noses, you wouldn't even know that these songs were for charity. The One Direction cover has neither a hilarious video, nor do the songs that they cover give off any sort of comedic vibe or feel. It just feels as though it is what it is, a cover of two songs from the 70s. And in the context of the charity, this just doesn't fit in with the event of Comic Relief. Now on its own, it's not that great of a cover, unless you completely reinvent the song and make the listener hear it in a completely different aspect as when intended in the original version. You may have something impressive on your hands. Just listen to the best cover song ever, Hurt by Johnny Cash. You would not have thought that the original in context was about suicide. Here, it sounds the same generic song that One Direction have released ever since that they got a record deal. It's cheesy, the music is obnoxious, and the two songs don't even fit in with one another. One is about a stalker, the other is about teenage lust. With a bit of manipulation, one could very easily interpret these songs' conclusion to end in very illegal activity, but I won't stray away from the topic of this video. Like I said, I don't want to detract away from the fact that this song is for a good cause. However, there is only one demographic that will buy this song, and it's the same one that buys all of One Direction's material. The sensible ones among us will just donate on the night of the event, or partake in an activity that raises money for the charity. And I do implore people to give to Comic Relief because it does some fantastic work, by any other means than through purchasing this auditory garbage.